Good evening everyone, welcome back to Tom Plays Factorio for absolute beginners. Right, so circuits. I completely failed to notice these. So yeah, fair enough. Right. So let's revisit this. If I connect this box to this LED, use colours. It's not lit though, is it? Enable. Okay, that's good. Although it doesn't have the colours in. Interesting. Okay, how does one get rid of the LED? Well, okay. I suppose that's one way to do it. Right, well I'm sure there is a way to make that work, but I will go with what I am used to. And we will... let's try constant combinator. So if I attach green wires from the combinator to both of those boxes, then I'll do a red wire to the LED. So okay, the combinator. No, I have to say, that isn't working. Okay, what else have we got? That's just a power switch. How about an arithmetic combinator? See what this does. Ah, that's how you get rid of them. I see. Cool. So it's basically making them but in reverse. Okay, this looks a bit more familiar. So our input signals are showing a whole bunch of these things. Science packs. So I'm looking for an input that is... I don't know, greater than 0? And then if that happens, I want to output a red signal. Okay. And then if I enable, so I'm looking for the red signal is like greater than 0, I guess. And I want to use colours. And that seems to work. Okay. So that's simple enough. So as long as the signal coming in is greater than 0, that should be lit. Hang on. Is that lit anyway? No, it isn't. And then when something goes in, it gets lit. Brilliant. Okay, so that's a visual way to tell whether we have enough red vials. So if we do something similar for the black and green vials, so this time I only need to connect you to one box, and looking for an input signal of green vials, which is greater than 0, and then you just output green, and then you are enabled as long as green is greater than 0, and I want you to use colours. And that one is empty because there's no green. So if I take out this, yeah, perfect. And then for this one, same deal. Only need to power them. So I'll do a green from this box to here and a red going the other way. I don't believe the colours matter, by the way, it's just to make things a bit more comprehensible. So components, black. Now I can't very realistically output black light. Oh, okay, I can. But at the same time, I'm going to use dark blue, because we have a light blue vial, or we'll have later, but not a dark blue. So dark blue is going to indicate black vials. It would just look like they've introduced grey. But I've tended to use that, so it's, you know, it works well enough. So the whole purpose of this, apart from just to demonstrate one of the things you can do with circuits, is that it gives me a nice visual clue as to which vial I'm short of. What's our bottleneck in terms of research? And at the moment it's green. So yeah. So that's very, very basic introduction to circuits using the arithmetic combinator. Now it's possible that, especially with the ones with only one box, we could have just connected them up somehow. So probably I'm going to experiment a bit, but probably not with this, because this works. It does what I need it to do, so I'm happy. Happy enough with it. Plus it makes some nice lit up colours. But yeah, as things go on, there will be a light blue vial, a yellow vial, and eventually a white vial. So I'll probably just have the lights going all around here, showing which ones we are short of. Okay, brilliant. So let's grab some more ammunition and then we will head down to the copper mine. Okay, I was intending at the end of last episode. Should have realised I'd have checked on the circuits in the meantime. So yeah, basically you no longer have to make circuits. Sorry, you no longer have to make wires for circuits. You can use regular copper, which is interesting because you can still make copper wires for components, and the green and red ones, you just get an infinite number. No manufacture required, so our requirement for copper just went down slightly. Working out where that attack was there. Still, never mind. Right, something's gone wrong here. No, it hasn't. This is precisely what we're here to fix. We just run out of ammunition. There we go. And this is merrily filling up. Which makes me think I should maybe try and deal with the other base next. Let's change weapon. But yeah, I just think this is probably going to start chasing our trains. So before we get the train operational, maybe I'll just try and take this thing out. If I can do it without getting killed for once. Which is of course debatable, as always. Because I am so very good at getting killed. Okay. So we've got 4 spitters in the middle. We've taken down 2 of the actual bases, which should reduce the number of biters attacking us. So if we approach here from the right, that should give us maximum access to this base. Without having to worry about the spitters. Okay, so we've got another base there. Need to watch my ammo. Although I probably need to watch my health more, to be fair. Right. Well, if nothing else, that's severely reduced. I think we took one of the spitters down as well. Let's see if we can take the rest down. Okay, so the spitter's gone. And there we go. Right. So with that done, I feel like we could probably risk actually activating the train. I've left my buggy behind, haven't I? Completely forgotten I had a car. Right, we are very low on ammunition as well, so I should probably head back up to try and get some more. In the meantime, how's this looking? Right, okay, so this is better. Right, let's try and get all the way around. I know the natives are not going to like it. Yeah, I'm really just going to have to clear this whole area. Oh. I suppose that's another way to get more ammo. That's fine. Have I missed something here? I think I have. How's that? So maybe I'll have to go a couple more down so that we're not encroaching on the copper. Still, that's not terrible. Okay. So having done that, let us tentatively look at actually getting the railway working, at which point we shouldn't need to use this car anymore. At least not for the copper mine. It's like playing micro machines in the 90s. Except I'm not in danger of falling off the table. Okay, we're going to need coal, because we don't currently have a coal mine set up. So let me just grab all of this coal. I'm going to stick it all in here. Except for one piece, which I'm going to load into this train. So this train now has fuel. So we can just drive it forwards and backwards. Oh heck. And the courtesy that we could offload coal from the train. Okay. Just realised that we don't have any power on this thing. There we go. That isn't what I want to do. What I want to do is automate it. So, in fact, while I think about it, let's rename the station. So I guess I would call this one... It's probably base southwest, to be honest. Sometimes could call it like iron drop off or something. But as it is, we like to be dropping off so much stuff on this one that Base Southwest is probably a better name. Okay, so I also want to change the colour to look kind of copperish. No. To indicate what it's carrying. So I guess we do want something pretty red. I reckon lots of red, half green. I think that looks kind of copperish. To me at least. I said it's automatic, so our first station will be Base Southwest. We will stay there until we're out of cargo. And then we will go to Copper Mine South and we'll stay there until we have full cargo, I guess. Let's see how that works. I don't mind getting achievements for researching technology. It's not like we haven't done that before. So as usual, you can press enter to get off the train and get on. But on this occasion, I'm just checking that this works. So we can also manually select the next thing. So because I don't want to wait there all day, you know, it can be doing that while I'm not there. Let's ride it back to base. It can offload what it has. And I can get out here. And now I have my very own taxi service. So this is automatically reloading the coal. So we need to make sure this is kept supplied. Otherwise the train could run out of fuel part way, which will not be good because the natives absolutely will attack it. Okay, brilliant. So we can slowly move all our copper production up to there. Right, we now have defenders. So I'm going to go for oil processing next. No, apparently I'm not. Not sure why. Looks like I have all the requirements. Okay, well, I will put up with that for now. I'm not sure why it's not letting me choose that option. Maybe oh, is it saying I need a mine in order to do it? Oh, that's interesting. So it's saying that rather than needing technology valves, I actually need to mine crude oil in order to research this. Isn't that fascinating? Okay. Okay, well let's just do weapon shooting speed because I need to make the defenders. And as usual, I need to push up our piercing rounds production. Oh, interesting, we don't seem to be having a problem for iron anymore. Okay, well maybe that's not a bad thing. Let's not fret about it just yet. Hopefully that means we're producing much more ammunition anyway. Okay, so defenders. What do we need to make these? Gear wheels, electronic circuits and piercing rounds. Because we're just not short enough of piercing rounds. Right, we've got something else that's using piercing rounds, I'm sure we have. It's this over here, isn't it? The military science packs. So I could actually split that off to make defenders. The electronic circuits could be a pain, but these should at least be a fairly isolated situation, I think. Okay, so we'll make an assembler that makes defenders. Put down an iron chest for them to go into, because these are not going to be components, they're going to be a weapon like the grenades, if a slightly less direct one. And okay, so if we get a splitter, might be able to get under both of these. Yep. And entirely think that one through. But it's fine. Okay, gear wheels should be easy enough. Just need a splitter again. The tricky bit is going to be the electronic circuits, although... okay, not that tricky. Looks like we're already prepared for such a thing. Of course, I could have tried to make use of both sides of the conveyor belt, but never mind. So yeah, looks like that's working. So I guess I'll leave that to it. Brilliant. So we definitely could up the steel production here. If we went on the other side, let me just replace you. Still hoping to get to electric furnaces at some point. We're definitely going to have to replace all of these when we do have electric furnaces, because they're taking up far too much room. Or possibly far too little room, depending how you look at it. Still... I'd rather the bottleneck was insufficient iron rather than insufficient furnaces. Make some more of these. Maybe some more of these as well while I'm at it. And these. Okay, that's better. Gear wheel production is doing better. Okay, good. Good, we're nicely clogged up. That's what we want. Right, okay. Let's have a look at this wall again. It'd be nice to... No. Okay. It has to make use of the longer stretch of water here rather than trying to run the wall back there. So I guess we do want to go down at least 3 more. Maybe 4 more turrets. Oh, I need to put the unused steel furnaces back. Yeah, I think 4 more. Just to be on the safe side. It does mean that we're going through another cliff. But still. Okay, so attack's probably more likely to come from the south at this stage. Isn't it? Because there's a lot of water to the east. So I'm guessing we're less likely to have bases forming there. Walls again. Still, even if the actual wall isn't there, we have turned a corner on the wall. Brilliant. Things are finally coming together. Right, I should check all the mines. Just make sure no one's running out. So there's something out there. Oh, they're out of coal. I'd forgotten I hadn't actually made a coal production thing for this. Yeah. So that's no good. Get the burner drill making us coal again. And I'll just refuel you. I don't think it's caused an issue particularly. Right, cool. Hopefully we won't build any more copper mines here now, we'll use the new one. Let's just check our iron mines up here. Can't see any signs of them having run out. That's good. Okay, brilliant. Let's grab some walls and ammunition for the copper mine. Sort of rotating which areas I'm giving attention to. Okay, that's still less than I would have hoped for. Let me dump you with a load of steel while I go and look for walls. And actually I should probably maybe grab some more transport belts. They're okay for inserters. Maybe do some more power poles though. Sort of dropping off some stuff we don't need. Well, it makes a little more ammunition for us. Okay. Okay, that bit's out of copper. So we shall be making another mine out of the copper mine. So in order to get the train back, I mean there's a couple of ways you can do it. I normally just find the darn thing. And then just click it onto the next base. So yeah, I removed that base there because I was worried it'd start attacking it. You sort of see where it's going up to on here. And we will just board. No, actually I don't have to wait here, I can just send it straight back. Because it can be unloading and offloading while we're not there. So there's no particular need to wait for it to finish offloading all the copper. Just take it back, let it keep loading up. Right, I think there is still just about a little bit of copper that technically comes into this line here. So I'm still going to build a mine there. Right. And good grief. Yeah, I bet. Okay, now I think that is below the copper mine. So hopefully that's as far as we need to go. So even though that's way more deforesting than I like to do, at least there's a limit to it. Okay. Right, definitely more likely to be attacked from the south here. So, put the inserter there. Where's this tree that's supposedly in the way? Oh, there. Nope, that isn't what I was going for. There we go. Okay. No, I wasn't actually going for a tree then, I was just trying to remove the unnecessary... Ah, there we go. Right. Good. Right, let me just load V16. So you see the train's gone now. Happily offloading over there, and we didn't have to wait for it. Okay, I think I might have to just accept that I'm going to be deforesting a lot of stuff along this line. And especially along this line, because this is where our conveyor belt's going to go. I might even connect the conveyor belt up in total now. So I can get this going in a loop. So, in theory, it will be here, I think. But I do think an attack from the west is more likely. So I'm going to put our inserter on this side. There we go. That means I can fill in these relatively easy ones now. Okay. Let's give you half of our stuff. So not perfect, but hopefully that will be going round in a complete loop now. And constantly supplying any of these that run out of ammunition. So it's not complete until we got the wall all the way around and turrets all the way around. But it's at least looks like it's within range of being complete. Surprised that train isn't back. Unless it's been back and immediately filled up again. Maybe it has. We probably did have some accumulated. Okay, so that's good. And if nothing else, while I'm waiting for the train, I can just check that these are refilling as intended. And that we have a bit spare. So yeah, I was much happier with this episode. We've dealt with the base a lot more cautiously. It was a smaller base. We've turned the corner on the wall, except haven't actually filled in the actual wall parts of that. Oh, that's where this attack's coming from. Right. Well, we do need coal anyway. Although I was originally going to go for this one. I'm not sure I'm going to get the coal from that. Actually, I might want coal for both in any case. We'll see. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, turn the corner. This is looking better for ammunition. Looking better for ammunition all round. Started making defenders, which we will look into using next time we're doing an attack. And got the actual train working, so the copper mine's actually functional now. It's just not quite fully defended. You also have some spare room around here, so I might use that to put in some solar power. But really, for solar power, we could do with researching batteries, and for that I think we're going to need sulfuric acid. We might have researched them already, actually, not sure. Probably be able to tell by whether we have them, which I don't think we do, so yeah, still some research to do. But a lot of that will probably be wound up with our research into fluids, for which we need to make our oil fields. But I wanted to get this base fully finished Wasn't call it a base. This mining area fully finished before I tried to open any new mines. Just a bit conscious about leaving mines not fully defended. So that's why I haven't actually moved towards the fuel yet. Right, so we're not quite there. We don't have any spares for this one. Still need more ammunition. I guess we stopped in the right place at least. Speaking of which, yeah, pretty happy about that. So, carry on next time, I guess. Want to thoroughly finish the defence of this base, so I'm fairly confident that it's as secure as it can get. Might then look into at least building rails towards the oil field up in the north, just because apparently I need to do that before I can even do any research on it, and start looking to set up some refining. Obviously carry on building this wall. And I would definitely like to get some coal supplies off-site. So yeah, lots to do, but happy with the progress there. Felt a bit more, a bit less directionless, and obviously I didn't manage to get myself killed, so that's always a good thing. So yeah, brilliant. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.